From the LEGO set Record and Play to a LEGO mechanical loop machine that's basically a neon carnival, here is a list of 18 LEGO sets that will redefine the word cringe. Starting from the quirky world of the LEGO set 4095 Record and Play, a creation that's as unique as a giraffe in a rocket ship onesie. Now, this set, tipping the scales at 1,251 grams and boasting 345 pieces, made its grand entrance into the LEGO universe in the mystical year of 2003. The LEGO 4095 Record and Play's design raises some serious eyebrows, to put it mildly. Its insect-like appearance is quite puzzling, and even though the box hints at other potential configurations, it remains oddly perplexing. Not only that, this set is like the Rorschach test of LEGO aesthetics. Some see a mantis with wheels for legs, others envision a green wiener dog with a wild set of wheels, two in the front and one in the back like it's preparing for a roller derby. Before moving on to the next piece full of weirdness, I have something in my mind that I can't help but say. That's about the wild world of LEGO playsets where some aim for realism and others take a detour through the realm of what on earth is that supposed to be? In the same context, let's talk about the rebel of the block, the 4133 Kangaroo, a 49-piece monthly mini-model build set that hit the LEGO scene in 2015. It was the exclusive VIP ticket for registered members, but here's where the comedy kicks in. This mini-build takes the term Kangaroo and gives it a spin like it's auditioning for a circus act. Without the name tag, you'd probably mistake it for some avant-garde art project rather than the Aussie icon it's meant to be. And don't even get me started on the baby in the pouch, it's less adorable Joey and more retro mobile phone from the late 80s. What we now have is the set named LEGO Castle Fright Night's Flying Machine 2539. This is the set that turns the medieval world of castles and knights into a carnival of weirdness. This flying contraption is like the Monty Python of LEGO sets, bringing a dash of absurdity to the chivalrous scene. The Fright Night's Flying Machine is a transforming vehicle that's part fantasy, part medieval, and a whole lot of Halloween pizzazz. Coming to the point, this flying contraption is so fantastical that even a bat would chuckle at its wings. They're so small they couldn't lift a feather, let alone an entire LEGO fortress. It's like trying to make a brick elephant fly with paper wings, absurdly impossible. Next, let's enter the Galador prototype figure, the Rebel, the Picasso of the LEGO minifigure universe. This figure is like the black sheep of the LEGO family, strutting its stuff with limbs that defy the laws of brick physics and a face that says, "I may not fit in your LEGO city, but I've got charisma." Galador is like the embarrassing cousin of the LEGO that it never talks about. Sounds weird? Right, it definitely is weird. Because this set is a failed experiment that makes you wonder if the bricks had too much caffeine that day. It's the kind of set that has LEGO executives nervously pretending they were on vacation during its creation. Now, here is the wide world of LEGO time cruisers. Who needs normal when you can have a cosmic carnival of time-traveling shenanigans? LEGO's brainiacs must have channeled their inner mad scientists for this one, throwing caution to the wind like they just discovered a stash of time-traveling memes. Seems like if you have a LEGO series that's basically a brick-built rave on a time-traveling spaceship. It's like LEGO decided, why settle for one theme when you can have them all? LEGO time cruisers take the coolest bits from different sets and toss them into a time-bending blender, cranking the chaos up to 11. LEGO time cruisers defy the laws of time and logic with such enthusiasm that you'd think the designers were sipping on a mixture of creativity and giggles. Moving forward, we go to the LEGO Town Square set where urban planning took a detour into the quirky and the peculiar. What makes this set peculiar is the charm of the bustling town center with a sprinkle of strangeness that makes you wonder if the LEGO architects drank coffee to their fill. The minifigures in this town square seem to be living in their own little universe. They're all smiling and going about their business, but if you look closely, it's like they've all got some inside joke that we're not privy to. It's the kind of place where you half expect the buildings to start chatting with each other about the latest town gossip. Even though it's taken its retirement, you can't just sweep it under the LEGO rug. I'm spilling the intergalactic tea on the retired legend, the LEGO First Order AT-ST set. This Star Wars gem is like the blockbuster movie of the LEGO universe, and it's got more moves than a disco dancing droid. The minifigures in this set look like they're ready for a LEGO space parade. Stormtroopers sporting their signature white armor, but with a touch of flair that says, we're not just here for battle, we're here to strut our stuff too. And don't even get me started on the blasters. They look less like weapons of destruction and more like something you'd find in a LEGO disco. Pew pew meets party vibes. Who knew the First Order had a sense of humor? Following that, we have the LEGO comedy show featuring the dynamic duo LEGO Luigi and Guido. Now, this set promises more fun than a clown car at a LEGO circus. It comes with an air hose, a fuel can, and a spare tire that's basically the backup dancer of accessories. But here's the kicker. Some LEGO aficionados think this set is the black sheep of the brick family. Why? Well, just take a look at Luigi and Guido's hats. Whoever designed those must have thought, why use 2 LEGO pieces when we can have a 2-in-1 hat affair? It's like they're wearing a joint LEGO thinking cap. For now, let's just take a moment and gather around for the tale of the Crusty Crab set, a LEGO feast fit for a sponge and his pineapple-dwelling bestie. Now, in the immortal words of SpongeBob SquarePants himself, this LEGO tribute with a whopping 2,824 pieces is like the ultimate fanboy dream come true. Now you might think, hey, this looks pretty decent, but hold your seahorses because this set is weirder than a jellyfish with a penchant for stand-up comedy. From the front, the Crusty Crab is crustier and more appetizing than ever, but here's the twist. It's a sneaky fraud. It's like a fast food facade offering only the front of the iconic cartoon restaurant. Also, have you heard about the First Order Heavy Scout Walker, the LEGO Star Wars edition that's got more quirks than a droid with a sense of humor? This intergalactic masterpiece inspired by Episode 8 comes with all the bells and whistles you never knew you needed in a walker. This bad boy boasts a 2-minute cockpit that opens like the gateway to a galaxy far, far away. And if that's not enough, it's got spring-loaded shooters that elevate on both sides, making it the ultimate party pooper for Rebel gatherings. This heavy scout walker is like the rebel without a cause in the Star Wars movie lineup. It was supposed to make its big debut but got cut from the final edit. Yep, it's the cinematic equivalent of a stormtrooper blooper. The discussion isn't going to end soon. I want you to enter the LEGO time capsule and let's chat about the LEGO 6951 Robot Command Center. It is a 295-piece space set that blasted its way into our hearts back in 1984. This cosmic creation comes with 3 minifigures and enough spacey goodness to make your head spin faster than a hyperdrive. This set is weirder than a UFO sighting at a disco. It's like the creation took a detour through the surreal side of music or Captain Beefheart's Trout Mask replica. You can almost hear the LEGO bricks singing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds as they assemble themselves into this interstellar oddity. The fun doesn't end here as LEGO tried to target the Barbie fans, but it couldn't survive more than a few months. The Scala 3121, also called Summer Day Out, was targeted at young girls because LEGO always attracted the male demographic. The box art shows a figure named Baby Thomas whose eyes stare straight into your soul. Not exactly what you want from a kid's toy, right? The weird pieces of this particular set are still compatible with many other LEGO sets today. You won't be able to find it anywhere now because it couldn't survive on the shelves for long. Next up is a set that most people didn't like alone. The set 6496 was built to connect all the different LEGO themes at that time. If you love LEGO, then you love to time travel from castle sets to pirate sets, as its name, Whirling Time Warper, also suggests. Whirling Time Warper, released in 1997, is one of 4 Time Cruiser sets produced that year. It contains 152 pieces and 2 minifigures. The set was created to make the sets more exciting, but was a piece of crap as there was no point creating the set for the LEGO enthusiasts. The weird part about the project is the set itself was based on the vehicles, labs, and machines used to induce time travel rather than focusing on where the minifigures were headed. Wouldn't it be unfair that we talk about the weirdest LEGO toys and not mention the Fright Knight's Batwing Flyer? Like, come on, take a look at it. We don't even have to mention why it is on this list. This set is part of the Fright Night sub-theme that extends the ordinary castle theme. The Batwing Flyer is a small introductory set with a super cool Batlord minifigure. Can you believe that this set depicts the medieval flying machine? Do I have to say anything more? No, right? That's what I thought. Sometimes LEGOs are so bad that we wouldn't have known about them if it weren't for their weirdness. Want to see the LEGO set that makes you question reality? Here I am with the weird LEGO set 8073. Released as part of the Atlantis theme, this tiny wonder is so small that even a mouse would probably consider it too snug. For starters, it's probably the smallest LEGO set ever released in a box. It makes those nano blocks look like giants in comparison. You'd need a magnifying glass just to spot it on the shelf. Wait up. The set features the elusive Manta Warrior minifigure, the James Bond of the LEGO Sea. Armed with pens and a rock the size of a pebble, this warrior is ready to take on the tiniest threats in the deep blue. Why do I feel like it's for a secret training set for LEGO spies? Perhaps it's an initiation into the exclusive Micro Builders Club. This is high time to talk about the OG queen of girl-focused sets that ruled the block from 1994 to 2009. That's a whopping 15 years of fabulousness before friends even knew what a brunch date was. Most of these sets were like a Barbie dream house on steroids with colors so vibrant they made rainbows look dull. Forget about scaling down, Belleville was all about living large. The only thing missing was a tiny Lego red carpet for these larger-than-life dolls. Belleville figures were significantly larger, making everything around them look like it was hit with a size ray. These big-headed, big-hearted dolls were basically the Shaqs of the Lego world. You must have been curious about the last one, which is the Lego mechanical Loom machine. Yes, you heard it right. Wrap your head around the fact that there's a fully functioning Loom made from the glorious world of Lego. I mean, seriously, we're talking about toys here, not industrial machinery. But hey, no offense to Lego, we adore you, you little brick wonders. Don't ask me what is weird about it, it definitely is the complexity of this contraption. It's not your run-of-the-mill Lego creation. It's like Lego meets Rube Goldberg meets a brain teaser. And hats off to the genius behind this creation. Not only did they make a working Loom out of Lego, but they also decided to spice things up with a color palette that's a visual roller coaster. In the end, let's shed light on something that is probably used behind closed doors. Since people usually mistake it for a little dog's wiener, the one unsung hero that fits right into this whirlwind of oddity, the Lego brick separator. Much like the record and play set or the Kangaroo mini model build, this little tool is the oddball amongst the bricks. It's not your usual knight in shining plastic, but more like the quirky jester in the castle. This brick separator, while seemingly ordinary, holds the power to unravel the most stubborn connections between bricks. It's as if it possesses some secret superpower to sneak between tightly clenched Lego pieces, setting them free without a scratch. It's a bit like the misfit who stumbles into greatness, a wedge-shaped wonder defying the norms of typical Lego accessories. If you're bored with the usual Lego buildings and vehicles, stay tuned for more entertaining options by subscribing to us. Why settle for the ordinary when you can be amazed by weird ones like a penguin in a tuxedo?